So we are doing a math lesson with our 10 frames. Hi, friend on the computer. Hi, friends in class. We have a 10 frame, and I'm going to give you some shapes. Some of you have triangles, some have squares, some have circles, some may have rectangles. It doesn't matter which shape you have. What I want you to do when I give them to you is fill up your 10 frame. So when you fill up your 10 frame, what are you going to have? How many?
5.
Not 5.
I don't like
10. As soon as you fill that 10 frame up, you don't even have to count by ones. You know that a group of 10 ones is 10. That's it.
1.
That's it. I can tell you that. I'm waiting for friends to listen. Do I have my friends listening? I can tell you that a number greater than 10 is just 10 and some ones. So 13 is 10 and some ones. 13 is 10 and how many ones?
Only got 6.
13 is 10 and how many ones?
3.
3 ones. That's it. Way to go.
10 and 3.
10 and 3 ones is 13. People on the screen, let me ask you, how many is 12? 12 is 10 and how many ones? 2 ones. Friends on the screen, 10 and 2 ones.
Do I need to
All
fill
right.
the whole thing?
Uh-oh. How many do you have?
I have 3 yellows and 2 blues.
8. Very good counting.
I
Do you
didn't
need
have
more?
more.
Okay.
I have 2
Hand
greens
some more.
and 2 yellows. I have 7.
You only have 7. Well, you need some more. I don't see it filled up.
I need 1 more. I need some more.
You need some more? Uh-oh.
Yes, I do need 1 more.
My friends.
And I need 1 more. I need 1 more. I need 5 more. I need 1 more. I need 2 more. Miss
Friend,
I
I
need
don't-
too much.
Oh, thank you.
Too much. You gave us so much.
All right.
So
Stop,
Miss
look,
Ryan.
and listen.
I need
You don't know what you're missing. Be smart and start to stop, look, and listen. Okay, thank you. Wyatt, what were you going to say? She needs 1 more. He needs 1 more. Reagan, you have extra. Will you give 1 to Wyatt? Does anybody else need more? Raise your hand.
I need 1 more.
Okay, so you could give your extra. If you have extra, give it to a friend.
2. I have 2.
Aaliyah's raising her hand. She needs 1. So can you give 1 to Aaliyah? And then,
Hey, I need 2.
thank you. Oh, and then Kendra needs 2. So you, Liam, you could give Kendra the 2 you've got. Perfect. We have 10. Where's my 10 frame? Here it is. 10. I've got to fill up 10. So I'm going to do the top half. Friends, the top half is how many? Without counting by ones, I can just do mental math and look. How many?
5.
5. Good. So you have your 10 frame filled up. Let me ask you a question.
1 plus 1. Yes.
If you had 1 more, what would it be? What's 10 and 1 more?
3 and 7.
Nobody know? 11. 10 and 1 more is 11. If you have 10 and 2 more, what is it?
12.
12. 10, 11, 12. If you have 10 and 3 more, what is it?
13.
If you have 10 and 6 more, what is it?
16.
16. I wondered if somebody was listening and thinking 10 and 6 more. So 10 and 6 more. I don't know if our friend can see it. 16 is right. Let's see if you can see this, friend, on the screen. And you guys look too, and we'll see. 10. I'm going to put it right up here. 10 and 6 more. So I would have 10 circles or squares or triangles, and I'm going to put 6 more with it. I know a 10 frame's full, and I'm going to have another frame with 6, 16. 6 ones and 1 10. Boop, boop, boop. 16. Ta-da! All right, what does raise your hand if you know what a 19 looks like.
9 and a 1.
Aaliyah, go ahead.
A 9 and a 1.
No. So our friend over there that yelled out shouldn't be yelling out. You didn't let her think. Yeah, you knew it. Say it. A 1 and a 9. Does it matter which is first, the 9 or the 1? Yes! A 9 and a 1 is 91. That's a big number. A 1 and a 9 is 19. So it does matter. So the 1 comes down. I put a 9 on the scene. That's the way to make a 19. Eden, what does a 17 look like?
A 7 and a 0.
A 7 and a 0. What do you think a 7 and a 0 is?
17.
70. That's 70. That's 7 groups of 10. So that's not it. That's a good guess.
Just like that.
A 17. What do you think? Sutton?
A 1 bit is 7.
A 1 comes down.
A 7.
A 7 on the scene. Woo! That's the way to make a 17. A 1 comes down, a 7 on the scene. So some of our friends need to stop, look, and listen. They're not looking, paying attention. Yay. We said like math, numbers, they don't change. 17 is 17 is 17. It's a 10 and 7 ones. It's a 1 and a 7. It's all 17. Who else never changes? God never changes. Math doesn't change. We can do the numbers different in that we can have 10 circles and 7 circles, and that makes 17. We could do the number written like 7, S-E-V-E-N, 17. Or we can do the number 17, a 1 and a 7, all 17.
This cannot change.
All right. Well, paper can change. Paper can burn. Paper can get torn up, right? People change. We change. But God doesn't change. Not well. I mean, I guess we could, right? Couldn't we? We can make bad choices. We can grow and do new things. We can move places, right?
Good
Yeah.
guys can turn into bad guys. And bad guys can turn into
All right.
good guys.
You're right. You're right. You're right. We're all sinners, though. We all do things that are not what God wants us to do,
And they
right?
always change.
We're all sinners. That's why we need Jesus.
And
We're kind of all bad guys in the way that we sin sometimes, don't we? We need Jesus. Yeah. All right. Who's ready for lunch? Raise your hand. I've got 10 and 3 ones. 13 people wanting lunch. I wonder if our friends on the screen, have you had lunch yet? It may be dinner time when they're watching this, or nighttime. We could say night night. You want to tell them night night?